What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? As usual, hope we're doing all right. Okay, pardon the light. There's a window over on the side. I'm gonna have to take that into account. In fact, why don't I just go ahead? One thing I'll do real quick. Uh, let's see. Yeah, not the light. If you could open up the other window. I think the natural light from the other window might be okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Still a little in the dark, but it's nothing too crazy. Oh, yeah, guess we're good. Guess we're good. Anyway, what is going on, everybody? Hope we're doing all right. I'm doing okay myself. I'm still tired. Still tired. Got to be honest with you. I've had such an eventful week that it was even on my days off, I'm still like fucking exhausted. Have you ever put in that much work on something that you're just that fucked up even after you're like even after you're all you're finished, right? Like I'm good. I'm moved in. I ain't got to worry about it. It's hey, it is what it is. But I'm still just like absolutely like tanked. I'm just oh, sorry, I'm just checking something out here real quick. Yeah, no, should be good. Should be good there. Yep. Yep, should be good there. Should be good there. But anyway, today we're going to be playing the Oblivion Remaster. Now, this it's interesting that the Oblivion Remaster came out because I for the last probably 6 months have been doing an Oblivion playthrough on stream here, and yeah, so hey, I figured why not. Um, Maybe I should have taken a nap before this. I figured why not pick up where we left off from the Oblivion playthrough that I was already on. And just because we pick up where we left off, it doesn't mean we're not going to mess around a little bit. Like I want to, I'm literally experiencing the Oblivion remaster playthrough for the first time together with you guys. I don't want to play through like every little thing that we've already played through. I don't really care that much about the Fighters Guild, the Thieves Guild, or anything like that, at least in terms of a playthrough for you guys. But I want to do the Dark Brotherhood. I want to continue on with the Mage's Guild quest, and then I want to do the main quest line. And then, like I said, with the original game, the original Oblivion, I'll probably take a break for like a month, just have Sundays be chill streams. Maybe we'll play some other games and stuff like that, and then we'll come back to the DLCs. The DLCs. Excuse me. I really gotta shave my beard, man. I gotta get a haircut though, because the worst thing I could do is shave my beard while I have my hair long like I do now. Then I would look absolutely foolish. But man, my beard is mad thick right now. Anyway, what's going on, Milk Hunter 69? He says Jamaican music. Somebody showed me the Scotty Rasta song. That thing was fucking hilarious. I love the hell out of that. Good going. Whoever made that thing, that was fucking that thing was tight. That was fucking awesome. Um, yeah, it's funny too because I really enjoy that kind of music. Like I was thinking, I don't know when the streaming for Fish Tank is gonna end, but I might jump on there one night and just kind of vibe with you guys, listen to some music, and show you music that I like, which I did the last time they did streaming. But I figured I could do a little bit more of that. And one of the things I was going to show you guys is all the different like reggae and other like Jamaican inspired music that I actually do really like. So you'll really get a feel for the Scotty Rasta then. But what's going on, OP and Neon? Hope you guys doing well. Are those cardboard walls? They might as well be. There's a lot of fucking stupid things wrong with this place that I moved into. It's not a bad place at all. I'm actually like, now that we're starting to put everything together and I actually have like a room, it's not just a mass of like different fucking things that I brought in from my old place. It's comfy, it's cozy. I'm enjoying it here, but there's little issues. Like for instance, one issue we noticed yesterday, right? I'm gonna go ahead. Right, I have to Sorry, just give me a second here. I wanna show you guys something. AKA Volt says, you move, new place. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. I want to show you guys the kind of issue that I'm having here right now, right? It's not like a world-ending issue. It's just stupid. It's just so dumb, right? So the toilet bowl is different from the fucking hold on. So here's the toilet bowl, right? This is the general shape of the toilet bowl. Now, I want to show you the general shape of the toilet seat, okay? So I showed you the toilet bowl. Now you see the drawing over where the original toilet bowl was. In fact, I'll go ahead, right? I'm highlighting the original toilet bowl. You can see the part that's shaded in just a little bit. That's the actual toilet bowl. The toilet seat, instead of it being a round toilet seat, it's one of those elongated toilet seats. So if I was to take a shit in one of the bathrooms, I have 2 bathrooms in this place. If I was to take a shit in one of the bathrooms, I would have to put my dick directly on the part where, like, if you're a dude, you tend to get a little bit of piss on here and there. Yeah, like the actual rim of the toilet seat. And that's like so stupid. There's little things like that my landlord did. It's a Greek and Italian landlord, which, as an Italian man myself, I kind of understand us on a certain level. We don't like spending money like that. And me personally, the Irish genes kind of override the Italian genes, where I'm like, nah, it's fine. Put the wrong size toilet seat on the toilet bowl. It's fine. It's whatever. As long as there's one on there, who cares? But like, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are not like that, and because of that, fucking, there's little pieces like that. There's little things like that with this apartment that are like just so fucking stupid. Where'd it go? Up there. There it is. There it is. Oh. What's going on, Cherry Blossom? How you doing? You can purchase a toilet seat at Walmart. I did actually. I did indeed. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, the porcelain throne. I am going to be the first person to take a shit on this seat. Well, not on the seat. You get what I mean. I'm going to be the first person to take a shit sitting on this toilet seat. It's going to be a momentous occasion. I might stream it. All right. I'll let you know. Yeah, but I'm going to replace it, There's teeny tiny little things that I have to replace myself, because that was written into the lease, was tenant will make minor repairs and stuff like that, which, like, if it's like $10 and a little bit of elbow grease, then fucking fine, whatever, who cares? But like, we move in and there's no like outlets, like there's like 4 or 5 outlets in my room, only 2 or 3 of them worked. There's same thing with my brother-in-law. There's like 4 or 5 in his room, only 1 of them worked. So we, not even a week in, we had to call the landlord, like, yo, dude, like, our shit doesn't work. You gotta come fix this, man. You gotta come fix this shit, It's insane. But Bo Nickel got destroyed recently. Oh, really? Who'd he fight? I know he fought last night. I didn't watch the fights last night. It's like I said, I have too much shit going on, and it just is what it is. And because of that, it was hard for me to watch the fights. But who did he fight? I like how you can see my shadow right here. That's kind of funny. But yeah, Cherry Blossom says the handyman Scott. Yes sir. Yeah, who did Bo Nickel fight though? I'm curious about that. Scotty Rocker's in the house tonight, says torture room. Yes sir. Man. Yeah, some former one championship guy called Rainer de Ritter. Sounds Dutch. Let's go ahead and look him up. Let's go ahead and look him up real quick. We're gonna deep dive. We're gonna deep dive. Rainer de Ritter. Rainier de Ritter. Rainier de Ritter, born 1990, also known as his initials RDR, is a Dutch professional mixed martial artist. Ah, okay. All right, yeah. So, you know, that's what I figured. It's what I figured. Did he beat excuse me. Did he beat what's his face? Did he beat Bo Nickel at his own game, or did he just use like kickboxing and shit like that? I don't know. I mean, apparently the dude's really good at Brazilian jiu-jitsu. You know, I mean, silver in the European Championships. That's good for him. As a purple belt, you know, I mean, hey, that's good for him. But like the Dutch are known for their kickboxing more so than their grappling. So I'm curious if he was able if he just sprawled and brawled or you know, that's the thing though. Bo Nickel will stand and like throw with you is the thing. Bo Nickel does try to stand and throw. I'm curious though. I am curious about that. It would have been nice to watch that, but I just really didn't have that much of an interest in the fights last night. Um, you know, they like I know there's gonna be some good cards that are coming up, but I don't know when they're coming up. And I forget who's fighting who when, so it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a fucking pain in the ass, you know. Um, Bo took him down and got reversed. Ah, okay, cool. Um, Best split to run while doing MMA on the side. Currently trying to write a full body 2x a week program, and I'm not doing very good. I couldn't tell you, man. I'll be honest with you. You know, um, I mean, 5x5 strong lifts are what I used to do. I fucked myself up on them though because I didn't do them properly. I made the mistake of thinking that you're supposed to do 5x5, meaning obviously five sets of 5 reps. You know, hold on. Anyway, 5 sets of 5 reps, right? And you're doing different lifts and stuff like that, like squats or deadlift, you know, upright rows, or you could even do seated rows with dumbbells, or I would assume the bar. Um, and then I used to do, oh yeah, press. Press is what I used to do. I used to do not bench press. I would do that every now and again, but I'd usually do like military press or some other kind of incline press as opposed to just straight up bench press every time. That way I'm not just getting the pecs, I'm getting like, you know, I'm getting the shoulders as well. That's what I used to do, and it worked pretty well for me. But the thing is, if I'm being honest with you, I'm not really much of a weightlifter. Lifting weights is a good thing, but to me, it's like it's not necessary for what I do 100%. You know, you see jujitsu athletes who lift weights, but they're also doing steroids and shit like that. And you will see MMA guys lift weights, but like when it comes to actually training for fights, they're not lifting weights. They're doing other strength and conditioning exercises. They don't need to be lifting weights 6, 8, 12 weeks out from a camp. You know, um, so it's it's not that complicated of a topic, but it's just complicated enough as to where like I don't know if I'm the guy you want to talk to. You know, um, but yeah. Then RDR finished him with a knee to the body. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me, man. You see, like folk style wrestling has a place in MMA, but it doesn't get used a lot. And it would be nice to see Bo Nickel sort of figure out how he's gonna make it work. Because I mean, I'm curious about Bo Nickel, right? Like let's see. Because Bo Nickel, if I'm being honest with you, he kind of struck me as he kind of strikes me as a little bit undersized for the division that he's in, right? I mean, look at this dude, right? 6'4", right? Apparently he weighs 185 pounds right now. He's a middleweight. He was fighting at light heavyweight and cruiserweight before that, right? Let's see Bo Nickel, right? Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel. He is 6'1", 185 pounds, and he's not a built 6'1". I think Bo Nickel would probably be better off not fighting at heavyweight, instead fighting at welterweight. I think if Bo Nickel could make it to welterweight, which I think he could, given the way that his body is, I think he would be better off there. I almost typed in welterweight. I'm gonna. Like, look at him. You know, he could lose. He could lose some weight. I think he could get there. I think he could get there. You know, like he doesn't. He's not. He's got some musculature there, but he's not completely and totally cut. It's not like he's Conor McGregor at featherweight right now. He could make 170 pounds. I guarantee it, you know? But for some reason, he doesn't. And it sucks because, like, Bo Nickel is known for being a very good folk style guy. And a lot of people don't realize the difference between, like, folk style and freestyle wrestling. Folk style is an especially American martial art or just form of grappling. You know, you don't really see it like that outside of the United States. And that's part of the reason why our wrestlers are so good, is because, if we're being honest here, freestyle is kind of dumbed down compared to folk style, right? The rule set is different. And a lot of people will, like, get mad. They'll get up in arms about that and stuff like that. If I'm being completely and totally honest with you, I'm not the biggest expert on, like, world-class wrestling or anything like that, but if I had to guess, the reason why freestyle is a thing over something that has a lot more depth to it, like folk style, I would assume is because, like I said, folk style is a specifically American thing, and you're not going to have a lot of nations that are, like, going to be able to compete at a folk style tournament. So it's easier to just give them something where you still have the stand-up game of folk style, but everything on the ground is different. And I'll show you the difference, right? I'll show you the difference real quick. We'll get into right, so I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. 5-point throw, freestyle wrestling. I want to see if there's. Look, holy shit! Look at this guy. I wanna see if there's. Yeah, 35 minutes, right? Learn how to score back points, right? So, I would assume this is freestyle moves. You see, I'm trying to find a freestyle match. That way I can show you guys the difference between what you see at the high school and collegiate level and what you see in, yeah, like, for instance, this, right? Like, when you have a takedown in freestyle wrestling, you're going to see what happens, okay? So let's just go ahead and skip forward. You're going to see there's a couple of things. One, the top guy, is allowed to lock his hands. You're not allowed to lock your hands from the top position after you take somebody down in folk style. And you're going to notice that the dude on bottom, right, you see how...
Again, I want to circle my head towards him, and my hips away, as he attacks gut wrench. Okay? Now, if he gets a lock here, a couple things.
You see how, instead of trying to get away, this dude is basically just trying to stay as close to the ground as possible so that this guy can't score points? That's because in freestyle, especially in terms of something like a gut wrench or something like that, all you have to do is roll with a guy. You'll literally just see dudes rolling. I'll go ahead and I'll show you, right? I'll go ahead and I'll show you. freestyle wrestling gut wrench. Right. Yep. So we're about to see it right here, right? This is how you score. This right here is how you score in freestyle wrestling, right? It's not overly complicated. There isn't a whole lot of, I mean, there's technique. Don't get me wrong. There's a certain way that you have to go about this on a technical level, but it's not as developed out. It's just me roll guy, right? Versus I'll go folk style tilt, right? Folk style wrestling tilts, right? You have whole fucking tilt series and shit like that, right? Cross wrist threading the needle tilt, right? We'll go with Colat because I have a feeling he's not gonna end up getting a copyright strike on me, right? Like, so you see already it's a different position here. You got the guy on bottom. He's not flattened out on the ground by choice. He's trying to build up to a base so that he can stand back up and get out. Meanwhile, Colat, right? You know, the guy on top right here. He's I believe he's I think this is Army. I could be wrong. He's like the wrestling coach for one of the military wrestling teams. Colat here, right? He's trying to show you moves that can be used as a way, in this case, to get back points, right? You see immediately there's a certain amount of you see, like, you can't hear what he's saying right now, but he's explaining the entirety of the move, right? And you can see there's just a level of sophistication here that is not in freestyle when it comes to the actual mat wrestling. And because of that, I think folk style is really kind of the, if not the missing link, it's the thing that will give wrestlers the ability to have like a really, really good submission based strategy in terms of their wrestling. In an MMA fight, that is. And that's why you see dudes like Ben Askren, who he had no hands throughout the entirety of his career. And everybody knows Ben Askren as the guy who got knocked out by Jorge Masvidal. But if I'm being honest with you, like, I think it's unfair to judge him based off of that. It's not even what I think. It's just the truth. For one thing, I think that by the time Ben Askren got into the UFC, he was already doing that in the first place. I think he was on the downslope before he even realized it, right? And I think that's why Dana decided to let him in. Because for a long time, Dana was like, no, I don't want Ben Askren here. The guy sucks. We don't like him, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden, one day, Ben Askren's allowed in. I think that was a move where Dana was like, okay, so now that Ben Askren is on the downslope. Now that Ben Askren is a little bit older than he used to be, what we're going to do is we're going to bring him into the UFC. We're going to give him a bunch of killers. And when he doesn't do that well, we're going to be like, you see, it just shows how good us UFC guys are. It shows how good these UFC guys are, even though Robbie Lawler was not a UFC guy. Actually, he was, but then he left and he ended up in Strikeforce, but, you know, that's politics. Same thing with Masvidal. I'm pretty sure Masvidal was a Strikeforce guy. I could be wrong about that one. But regardless, the point that I'm making is I think Ben Askren is somebody who people could take a blueprint of. They could use the blueprint of Ben Askren's grappling, and they could really bring back a golden age of grappling in MMA. A very top-heavy, sophisticated, not complicated, but layered and well thought out approach to grappling. They could bring that back, you know, and you start seeing a bunch of different kinds of submissions, a bunch of different kinds of stuff. I think that's the kind of thing that could happen. But unfortunately, what happens is these guys, when they start transitioning into MMA, either one, it's after like it's a Henry Cejudo situation where Henry Cejudo he ended up as an Olympic gold medalist, so he transitioned into freestyle, and then he transitioned into MMA. So he probably was just like, whatever, I'll just use my freestyle and my freestyle skills. I won't worry that much about grappling on the mat. Excuse me. Really, it comes down to a couple of different things. One of these things being that, like, a lot of guys who they wrestle in high school, they graduate, they either go on to college or they get into MMA, and when they get into MMA, they start doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Jiu-Jitsu corrupts them. Jiu-Jitsu poisons them. All of a sudden, they're not thinking about what are very basic and obvious tenets of winning a fist fight. They're thinking about side control. They're thinking about trying to go to the top position. They're trying to not top position, the mount position, excuse me. They're thinking about like all these different like situations that in a jiu-jitsu match would win you points, but in an MMA match you're not getting points for that. You're just giving that guy an opportunity to get out, or they go the opposite direction where they're just like, I'm just gonna lay and pray, I'm just gonna lay down on top of this guy and that's all I'm gonna do. Then you also have situations, like I said, with like a Henry Cejudo thing where he went to the Olympics, he got into MMA, and he just kind of was not interested in using a ton of his folk style. But then also, like I said, you have guys like Ben Askren who people could learn from him, and I almost called him Ben Nickel. I think Bo Nickel could probably do to really, really heavily use some folk style wrestling. I think he could really, really do to heavily use his folk style. Askren's hips were already pretty fucked by the time he showed up in the UFC. Exactly. Like the dude spent what, 2 years in the UFC. He had a couple of different. He had like, I think, 3 fights, and he had to retire to get a hip replacement. The dude's in his mid-30s at this time. It's like, nah. Dana White is known for doing a couple of different things. One, he's known for buying up promotions and taking the stars from those promotions who already made names for themselves outside of the UFC and bringing them into the UFC to then try and turn around and be like, yeah, they're competing with the big dogs now. That's right. And then when those guys beat the fuck out of everybody on the roster, he tries to turn around and is like, yeah, the UFC has the best fighters. As if Robbie Lawler was a UFC guy from the very beginning and he never went anywhere else or anything like that, Fucking and again, I'm curious about Masvidal, right? I'm curious about Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal, dude. You know what I can't stand? Fucking the way Latinos are about their fucking accent shit. Like it's just stupid. It's like, Jorge, I'm curious, right? He's an American professional boxer and former MMA guy. Where was he born? He was born in Miami, all right? You're American, Jorge. I understand, the name Jorge is like something specific, but like your last name is Masvidal. It's not Masvidal. Like I literally and I'm going somewhere with this. I can't stand listening to people say that shit even when they're Latinos, but I can understand it a little bit because it's like, all right, whatever, It's not like I'm calling myself Scott Shulavon, right? That's how you say my name in the traditional Irish sense. It's Shulavon, right? It's like, I'm not saying that shit. That'd be the dumbest fucking shit. But you got these Latinos who are like, no, it's not Latino, it's Latino. Like they say that shit, and it's like, dude, get out of my face with it, But then, like, what's even worse is when a white person is like, Jorge Masvidal. You ever hear of Jorge Masvidal? It's like, dude, you were born in fucking Springfield, Massachusetts, man. Shut your mouth. But anyway, side tangent out of the way. Yeah, so Bellator, Strike Force, Shark Fights. Never heard of that one. Based in Amarillo, Texas, apparently, and World Victory Road. So, and let's see here, right? So, early career, right? Hook and shoot. Okay, Bellator. post Bellator, that's where he went to Shark Fight, apparently. Um, Strike Force. So he was fighting in Strike Force, right? And then the UFC bought Strike Force, and that's where he ended up in the UFC. That's what the UFC does, is they take guys who made themselves from other organizations, they bring them in and they try and take credit for those guys, when the fact is the UFC hasn't had like the last homegrown star in terms of like the UFC had him and nobody else had him before was Conor McGregor. I might be wrong, maybe, but the last one that I really am sure about was Conor McGregor, and he was fighting for Cage Warriors, but Cage Warriors is like kind of a regional. That's kind of like a regional thing. That's like CES in New England, or like Cage Fury Fighting Championships in Jersey and shit like that, you know. But like these are other like direct competitors with the UFC back when they were around. You know, they're not around anymore. They got bought out. Well, Bellator got bought out by PFL. Strikeforce got bought out by the UFC. They were direct competitors, you know, and the UFC ended up buying them and taking them and like trying to make them their own. Right? They try to act like, nah, they were always here, but they weren't. You know, Conor McGregor was someone who went from Cage Warriors to the UFC. He spent his entire he spent his entire career there. Right? Now, the other thing that the UFC will do in terms of how they treat the talent is they'll have a guy who's making waves outside of the organization, but he doesn't want to get pushed around. And because he doesn't want to get pushed around, the UFC will be like, no, if he's not going to let us push him around, we don't want to deal with him. That's what happened with Ben Askren. That's what happened with Fedor, right? And unlike Fedor, Ben Askren ended up deciding to go over there once the UFC was like, okay, we'll give him a little bit of what he wants now, but only because we can make an example of him, because we can give him Robbie Lawler, who Robbie Lawler was supposed to clean his clock, or then Jorge Masvidal, because Jorge Masvidal was supposed to clean his clock, and unlike Lawler, Jorge actually was able to do that. You know, Masvidal fought in Dream and Strike Force first, I think. Apparently not Dream. Apparently not Dream. Yeah, I mean he fought for Bodog Fight, which was like that was I believe Bodog Fight was a Chinese thing. Hmm. Sorry, I was reading this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bodog Fight was a Chinese organization though. You know. Bodog Fight is one of those organizations that like an MMA hipster thinks, because it sounds cool, you know, Bodog Fight. Ha, yeah, dude, you like Bodog Fight? Dude, I've been watching this person since they were on Bodog Fight. It rolls off the tongue. And you can tell someone's an asshole if they say Bodog Fight like it means anything, you know? But anyway, Bo said he could make 176 back when Craig Jones held his first grappling tournament last year. Yeah, so I don't know why he wouldn't try and make 176. Maybe there's something about the welterweight division that he's just not interested in. You know, maybe he feels like there's more of a chance for success in the middleweight division. Because the welterweight division, I mean, I'll be honest with you, every division in the UFC is kind of light right now. Every division in the UFC lacks depth, except for 145 and 155. 170 is there's some talent there for sure. There's some talent there for sure. You know, middleweight, there's a couple of guys that like, you know, you should be worried about. But like the UFC overall is kind of lacking in depth. It's kind of a situation where there's a couple of guys at the top and then everybody else is kind of down here. So I don't know. Maybe he sees more of a chance of success in the middleweight division than he does the welterweight right now. You know, who knows? But either way, I'm gonna go ahead. I thought his fight against Eve Edwards was in Dream, but probably wrong about that. I think that was Bodog fight. I'm 99% sure that Masvidal garnered a 3-0 record in the now defunct Bodog fight promotion, including decision victories over Keith Wisniewski, holy shit, Steve Berger, and a head kick knockout of the Pride Fighting Championships and UFC veteran Eve Edwards. Yep. That's it. Sorry, I'm just looking around. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get started though. Oh, jeez. It's about time we get that going. What? Uh. Okay. I already installed it. The fuck? Alright. Hold on one sec. Let me Labber. Yeah, it's supposed to be launching right now. It says it's launching. That would be pretty stupid if it was not gonna work. Steve Berger, spelled Berger. This is pretty ridiculous though. Oh, here we go. Shaders preloading. Compiling shaders to optimize performance during gameplay. Oh yes. This is what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. Are those dumbbell punches mainly conditioning, or do they increase speed? I mean, it's mainly conditioning. But you can increase speed depending on how you do things. You know, like the way to increase speed is to throw harder and faster. That's the only way you're going to increase speed is by increasing explosiveness, right? So if I'm sitting here with dumbbells, whether they're 1 pound, 2 pound, 5 pound, 100 pound, if I'm just like throwing that fast with them, if this is the pace that I'm keeping, I'm not going to get faster. I have to be trying. I have to be trying to throw, even if it's not like fast, I have to be throwing as fast and as suddenly, as explosively as I can be throwing, right? And this is why, like one of the best ways to lose weight is by boxing and kickboxing and stuff like that. But a lot of people, especially like the soccer moms that go to cardio classes, they don't lose weight. And the reason why they don't is because anyway, the reason why they don't is because when it comes time to do the move, they're like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? F10. Dude, right? Anyway, when it comes time to start throwing the punches, right? When it comes time to start throwing the punches, they're like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're not actually trying, you know? Like intensity matters. I'm gonna see if I can try and fuck with this a little bit. I don't even want that shit popping up anymore. That I only installed that thing because of a there we go, task manager. Um huh. Yeah. So that's pretty annoying. I have to wait for the shaders to start to finish loading, I think. But anyway, I can't stand when like a peripheral software that you download thinks it's the most important thing. It thinks it's the main attraction. But anyway, um if you want to increase explosiveness, you have to actually be trying to throw things in an explosive manner. That's just the way it is. Apparently it's good to go, you know. It jumped up pretty far too. But um if you are not gonna throw hard, if you're not gonna throw fast, it's just not gonna work, you know. Um, movement is not enough. You need to be like trying hard. I guess you got to say. Jankum Alchemist says it begins. Yes, sir, it does. I went to Burger King for the first time the other day. Not for the first time ever, but for the first time in a long time, and I got one of the crowns. And I walk in because my dad had to give me a ride because my car's in the shop. I walk out with the Burger King. I hop in, and fucking I have the crown. Not wearing the crown, I just grabbed it because I was like, ha ha. And he is like, "Oh, what'd you get? A kid's meal?" And I had to like try to find a way to explain to him, you know, like 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 I didn't want to explain the meme to him, and I was just like, no, I just thought it'd be funny, you know. Anyway, okay. Adjust slider until logo is barely visible. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. You know, you guys can't even fucking see it at all. You know, I can see it fine. If that's the case, then yeah. No, I think you guys are good. I think you guys are good. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll go there. Subtle visibility. What the hell's subtle visibility? Master volume 10. Audio output stereo. Text language English. Text size medium. Toggle vibration on. What do you mean? I don't need it. Fucking vibration strength high. Difficulty level. We're gonna wait. They have a no. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go down to apprentice because like fuck having actual fuck having actual challenges and shit like that. You know. I do this as a way to relax. If it is that easy though, I'll probably go up to like the mid or the high. Press any start button. Press any button to start. All right. I was curious what would happen.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
This is pretty sick. I'd love to be able to oh, my mic is fucking popping out. I didn't even realize. I'm still trying to figure everything out. Yeah, this is pretty sick though. Fucking oh, those born under the sign of oh, okay. All right. Holy shit. Look like I should be in Led Zeppelin. I was playing a Khajiit playthrough. I'm thinking maybe I'll go Khajiit again. Anakina or Palatine. Your parents lived in Palatine and your childhood memories are filled playing and running around in the jungles or on the pristine beaches. Or Anakina. The harsh region where you lived and trained hardened your body and taught you how to defend yourself with your bare fists or any weapon you could find. I think I might do Palatine. I'm curious about all these other ones. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. What's that, a fucking Breton? What are these, Bretons or something? Okay, alright. Jeez, look at this fucker. No thanks. Elves go home. Yeah, that's an Imperial. Alright, we got that. Oh yeah, I'm curious. So, Colovio or Nibene, Oridon or Somerset Isle, Vardenfell or Mainland, Sistras or High Rock. What? Just Western or Eastern. Just for the fucking for the Nords, Western or Eastern. Orsinium or Stronghold, Dragontail Mountain or the Alakir Desert, or Gratwood or Reaper's March. That's an interesting little piece to it. That's an interesting little piece that I really like. I'm gonna go Palatine because you know, fuck, randomize appearance. Nah. I want to see what happens if we make him old. Not really much of a difference. He just looks pale. Skin tone. Just gonna go back. Oh yeah, this is the bullshit. Body type 1, body type 2. Oof. 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 Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Damn. I just want to see what happens when you put everything up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. This is getting great. Big blockhead to absorb damage better. Exactly. Oh, fuck, man. Damn. He looks like Tony the Tiger. Damn. Damn, that's crazy. Alright, nose. Hell yeah, we got him, boys. What's tone do? Oh, damn. I do appreciate the I do appreciate oh damn. I do appreciate the character the pieces that they added to the character creation. That is pretty cool to me. I kind of like this tone. Skin, eyelids pale red, sockets bright or bruised. Yeah. He's gonna look like he's on drugs constantly. Eyeshadow color. It's even the point of that. You can't fucking see it. Oh, damn. I didn't realize you could go all the way down. Alright, okay. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Drink it in, boys. This is our guy. This is our guy right here. No, we are good to go. First style. Oh yeah, he's got the dreads. Fuck. What an idiot looking dude. He looks like fucking Jack Black, dude. I made Jack Black the Khajiit. All right, we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with this one. Style or color. We'll do Tiger Stripe. Oh, maybe instead. Giga Chad proportions exactly. Strengths, intelligent, quick, and agile, can scare opponents, sees in the dark, improved endurance. Orc. Meow mix. Alright. I am Steve. This guy looks like he started taking growth hormone when he was 2. Might as well have. Shit.
Wake up, kitty kitty. That's it. There's a rat in my cell, Khajiit. A fat, tasty rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry? You'd better take whatever you can get in here, Khajiit. They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that? First, they starve you. Then, they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Bogdanov's cat. Yeah, yeah.
They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
Oh, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Oh, I can't move all of a sudden. Hey, it's that boy
Let's go.
Boris.
We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
No, you haven't.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
This is like it's kind of surreal seeing the way they did all this. I don't know if I like it yet.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Oh, cool.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
I didn't vote for you.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
I wanted to fucking punch him.
Better not close
Damn.
this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Those
doesn't concern
katanas
you,
look
prisoner.
badass.
Looks like this is your lucky day. That's not smart.
It does the hit marker thing. Oh damn. Yo, he's all bloody now. Fuck.
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
No dialogue option for you tweaking.
There's trouble ahead.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Oh damn! I one-shotted him.
It's down.
What's happening? I guess I'll just, take that and that. But why is...
You're lucky.
Oh, okay, alright.
Otherwise, you'd be dead already.
Fuck, I forgot he looks like that. His head is so big, dude. Holy shit. Inventory, okay.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh, shit. Damn, bro. Take it easy. Alright. I don't think I need the rat meat like that.
Yeah.
Got him. Oh. Hell yeah. I just walk out on him later, like, oh hey, I joined up. I'm gonna kill the Emperor. Take these. Take these. Oh, yeah. People are having people are having so much trouble with this, but it's like people really having trouble with the fucking lockpicking system. You open your door with the iron. You open the door with the iron key. take more iron arrows, I suppose. Take tons of those lock picks. We potion of healing. I will take that. That's a true skill issue. You can just pick very hard locks right from the get-go. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. And obviously it gets easier and easier the more your skill... Got him. Obviously it gets easier and easier the more your skill is improved, but like it's still... Oh! Got him. Damn. There is something about the graphics being a lot better in this game that does kind of make it nice, you know, and the gameplay is a lot smoother compared to the original Oblivion. There's still almost kind of like a jankiness to it to a degree, but I don't know if that's just... Whoa. Damn. Ow. Ah, what the fuck? Got him. Alright. Couple of lock picks. Take... Oh, damn it. Where's he at? Oh. Easy peasy. Got him. Trying to level up Sneak as soon as I can because I want to get to the Dark Brotherhood quest line as soon as I can too. I think I'm literally going to hit the Dark Brotherhood quest line first. You know, then I'll go into the Mage's Guild quests. I don't see a good... yeah, I don't have a clean shot. You can see little roaches and shit like that. That's a nice little touch. Oh. Fucking idiot. Get out of here. Ooh. What if the Dark Brotherhood was just a bunch of black guys that like to hang out? That's just Cyrodiil's local crypt set. They just call themselves the Dark Brotherhood. You're trapped on an island and you had to pick 3 fish to help you back. Who would you pick? Vance is a calm guy. Vance is a calm guy who is also competent, and I appreciate that about him. I think he and I are very similar in the way that we think about stuff, which is important. Because morale is an extremely important thing. Like, if you don't have... if you can't gel very well with the people that you're with, then you're going to be that much worse off, that much quicker. And it's not that, like, you're going to have to put up with people that you don't want to put up with in a situation like that, you know? Because you don't typically get to pick who you're stranded on an island with, but there's some people that it's just like oil and water, you know, or like vodka and milk or something like that, where it's like they're just not good people to be with, you know. I need someone who's going to remain calm, cool, and collected, who is going to listen to direction, and they're not going to be like a drag on morale, you know. somebody who, like, if a problem arises, they're not gonna panic. They're just gonna be like, okay, what can we do to fix this? You know, that's what you need in a situation like that. There we go. Vance. Hmm. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. There's a cup here, a silver goblet. Interesting. Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough to think about, you know? Um, Sorry, I'm thinking about a couple of different things right now. I think Taylor wouldn't be bad because I think Taylor can follow direction, and she seems like you know, even though she's a chick, I feel like she's a chick who could probably pull her weight a lot better than some of the other girls. No offense to any of the other fish girls if they just so happen to, you know, if they just so happen to whoops. Whoopsies. If they just so happen to see this, you know, no offense to them or anything like that. Sure, whatever. Fuck around with it, I guess. So Vance, Taylor. Oh, that's funny. Morrow, in case we had to eat somebody. Nah, no disrespect to Morrow or anything like that. I just thought of something funny. Scott thinking of the fish girls he wants in his island harem. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It'd be Letty 3 times. It'd be Letty 3 times for my island harem. Hell yeah. This is something they don't have anymore in the game after this point. There might be like 1 or 2 other situations where you can do something like this. Other than that, it's just this is the one time, and it's in the tutorial mission. And it's like, man, that sucks. That was a really cool way to do it. Ooh, a septum, iron dagger. Gives you so many lockpicks right out the gate. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh. I'm just a natural with a bow right away. You found me. There is something very satisfying. There is something very satisfying about sniping one of those guys with the arrows in this game. They definitely improved the arrows. Oh shit. Marksman increased to level 10. Haha, got him. Go and fuck yourself. Wad Ruby. I don't need an Iron Mace, I'm all set on that. Playing a Khajiit, you know? Stealth Archer. Repair Hammer. It'd be Sylvia 3 times for me. She's getting married, good sir. Sir, she's getting married, and I highly value marriage as an institution. Okay? I can't believe you would ever even make a joke. I can't believe you would ever even make a joke like that. Hi, Ecuador. That's pretty fucked up, man. Don't like they call me the marriage respecter, okay? I can't believe you would make a joke like that in my chat. Why am I... What's going on with, Why am I, What? Fucking look at this. That's actually pretty sick. Somebody take a screenshot of that. That's pretty cool. Like, that angle specifically. Dasha got married. You know, I never really paid I never paid any attention to Red Scare, if I'm being honest with you. To me, Red Scare was like if your girlfriend wanted to pretend she could also make edgy jokes too. You know? There we go. It's like like third wave feminist type women who say the word retard. Like that's what Red Scare kind of struck me as, you know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's just the impression that I got. Plus, we ride for our boy Adam Friedland. Okay. Dude, what is with the electrocution bullshit? There it is.
Take them down.
Oh, damn, I nailed him.
Take them down.
Damn it, it's the
Hey,
prisoner
what up?
again.
What up, guys? Let me take my...
Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, sire.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
They cannot
Oh.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms
I've
with gods.
served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
All right. The shadow. Can become invisible. The steed. The thief. Fortify agility, luck, and speed. I'm pretty sure I did the thief. Hmm.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
I'd say TDS for chicks, but that's probably giving it too much credit. What's TDS? When I think of TDS, I think of Trump derangement syndrome because, you know, haha, dude, MAGA, dude, MAGA, dude, MAGA. I don't know though. I don't know. Do you think Sam Hyde will ever go on the Adam Friedland show? That'd be pretty cool to see him on the Adam Friedland show. I feel like they'd work pretty well together, you know?
Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Can you see my fate?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
There is something a little bit weird about the sound design from 2006 being touched up and thrown in here. Like, right now with the Emperor, it doesn't sound that bad. But, like, I've seen other, like, video of, like, certain things, and it's like, oh, man, what the fuck?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Well.
May as well make
What are you looking
yourself
at,
useful.
Boris?
Carry that torch and stick close.
He looks a little, he looks a little zesty, being honest with you.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this.
You
Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, he shouldn't be like, he should be like, oh, we're the Emperor's bodyguards. That's like, but you see,
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
he must really fucking like me, huh?
Stick close and let us do our job.
Fucking.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner.
I forgot the jump button is space. I had it as a E in my last one. The Daily Show. I've literally never seen that before. I don't even really know who Mike Enoch is, if I'm being honest with you.
Not much farther.
Oh. Damn, arrow to the knee, huh? This makes me excited for Elder Scrolls 6.
The Emperor's in danger!
Damn, I hit that bitch right in the ass.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Glenroy. What a fucking name, dude.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Yeah, that sounds like some famous last words to me.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Yeah, here we are. Hammerfell will be interesting. Yeah, it will be.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your
Fucking
life.
Lorica segmentatum. Segmentata. That's what it looks like that's based off of.
This over.
I can go no further. You alone must
One
stand against
amulet
the
of
Prince
Kings.
Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the amulet of kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
This one's
Oh. Oh, damn.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with them.
They tried to add that little piece.
Talos, save us.
Damn.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Yeah, forgive me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced agent. Am I right?
Fucking agent. What the hell is the agent supposed to be? You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other blah blah blah. Okay, so agent is yeah, they have to have yeah, they definitely changed around the oh, no, they didn't. Okay. All right. Stealth. There's thief, agent. Do I want thief or do I want assassin? I think I'll do assassin.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Is Oblivion a New Vegas tranny core? No. It's just a lot of it's, but like you remember when Tim Kaine, you remember when Tim Kaine was like, oh, actually, Fallout wasn't meant to be commie propaganda. It was meant to just say that, like, people fight wars. That's just what happens, you know? People will find any reason to do it. Um, like, all the commies who love New Vegas are like, what? Dude, what? No. Dude, what? Oh, what? Oh. Meanwhile, those people probably haven't even played Fallout 1 or 2, you know. It's so stupid. But yeah, you know. Um that if you haven't noticed, there's a certain group of people, and I'm not saying it's like specifically just one group. Like, really, it's in a certain umbrella of people that contains certain subgroups, where their entire thing is trying to infiltrate and project themselves onto anything and everything that is good, because they can't create anything good for themselves. The only game that I've ever heard of being like leftist that was apparently supposed to be good was like Disco Elysium or something like that. And even then, it's like, was it really good, or was it just that like a bunch of irony leftists did the voice acting for it? In fact, wasn't Dasha one of the people who did the voice acting for it? It was, it was fucking, it was whatever, but like, other than that, it's like anything that the left has co-opted has been like something that was good at one point and now it's not, specifically because they co-opted it and projected themselves onto it, and that's what they are trying to do with something like New Vegas or even Oblivion. I know people were like, type 1 and type 2 bodies, what the fuck? No, right? There were a lot of people who were like that, obviously, right? But it's not the same. It's not the same. They changed the voice acting to pros. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, either way, you get the idea. After the sewers, then
You
what?
must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades. Leave the Emperor in peace.
Oh, okay. Just the eternal wall sit. He went to the great CrossFit gym in the sky. Is that what happened with him? Yes. Holy short sword. Looks exactly like the short sword in the game, in the original game. That's pretty cool. I like the designs of a lot of the weapons better in Oblivion than I do in Skyrim. Including the steel sword and the fact that Oblivion has short swords as well. That was a thing that I really enjoyed. I like how the blocking mechanic is. It's not different. It's just that they actually show you the sword. It's not just like that, like fucking a sliver of metal. You actually get to see. Oh damn, that blood splatter is pretty realistic looking too. Hell yeah. That is pretty sick. Interesting. Damn, that's a lot of blood. Yo, that stab. Yo, that thrust is pretty sick. That is a pretty sick thrust. Nope. They improved the dodging in this too. That's pretty sick. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh man, it froze, didn't it? That's making me nervous. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, wow. Fucking holy shit, dude. Holy fuck. Oh man, that is beautiful. That is so great. The sheathing, the drawing and sheathing mechanics, not mechanics, animations are so much smoother. There's something satisfying about them. Oh, slaughterfish. Oh, okay, we're good. Vilverin discovered. I ain't gonna go in. I'm just curious what the hell's over here. Who's this? Oh. Oh, man. Am I gonna have to play around with the settings? I'm getting a little bit of yeah. The frame rate's a little bit messed up. My computer's a couple years old at this point, so I don't know. Maybe I need to tweak it a little bit. Button template. Sideways cave. Oh, interesting. It tells you what you're walking towards before you've actually discovered it and how many paces until you're gonna get there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, well, magic map. I need to go to Wayne Priory. Damn, I can fast travel straight there. Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Wayne Priory. I must now take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. Always fun doing a Khajiit thief. It is. This is only the second time I've made a Khajiit character, but it is a lot of fun.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Holy shit. The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine, this is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
See, like, kind of what I'm talking about with the sound design is it doesn't feel like this guy is projecting a voice towards me. It sounds like he's moving his mouth and the voice is just going through the ear buds, which, like, obviously, right, where else am I gonna hear the voice through other than through my earbuds? But like it's just kind of like weird, maybe even bad sound design to have that sort of thing happen, you know, like have the booming voice, you know.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Like, this right here looks like AI video. It looks like an AI video of like when they have somebody trying to present something in an AI made video. Like, look at this.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Can bowl with some garlic in it. He's got garlic for some reason. Oh, this is it. Chopper's chest. Leather boots, leather cuirass, leather greaves, potion of healing, respite, sorcery, shock. I'm gonna take the steel arrow and the steel bow. I don't even know how much weight am I carrying? Oh, 105 of 150. Okay. Man, this is so great, dude. Holy shit. Man. Hell yeah.
Your first priority now should be...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does. .
Sam sending a bunch of smiling faces. Hello, Sam. How you doing, sir? Illusion magic has spells that can illuminate dark dungeons. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some frame rate issues that I'll see if I can mess around with, I suppose. But, geez, what the fuck? What? Hold on. The way the animation played when I took that thing was like so weird. Yeah. That's a nice touch that they actually disappear now. He's ready to scrap at a moment's notice. Kovac. Nope. Kovac.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Yo, who does this guy look like? This guy looks like somebody famous.
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
No need to be dramatic.
It was Savlian magic.
A cross-eyed Lariata.
Helped some of us escape. They
Yeah, kinda.
Right
Just a
through
little
the
bit.
city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Kvatch is just Gaza.
How could we not let this happen? Are they angry at us?
Fuck is this? Idiot. Oh yeah. I want to see the sky change. This is the ash floating around. That's a really nice touch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's sick. Oh, there's a moon.
Stand back, civilian.
Holy
this is
shit.
no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
Fuck, and who does this guy look like? I think he might be like a guy in a band that I've seen.
We lost the damn city. That's what happened. It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. With that damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
It's got a silver longsword. Looks pretty cool.
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean you're
The
death.
lightning. The lightning's a good
sure?
touch.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Well, all right.
Good luck. It's a brave thing you're doing.
Cover me. Oh, damn. That's right, bitch. Take a couple of those. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's causing this these frame rate issues. I should have that figured out by next week. Damn, that's pretty cool. That's a really good touch. You know? Not just like step into the fire, but like, oh hey, by the way, this is what's on the other side. Whoa. I just stomp on his head.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others taken. They were taken to the tower.
Fucking who does this guy look like?
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, fuck it.
Captain is still holding the barricade? I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Yeah, get your ass out of here, dummy. There's, Oh, okay, I see. Graphics. There's an auto detect under graphics that will automatically make settings with a single click. Auto detect, auto detect, auto detect, auto detect. Just everything's on low. Oh man. Yeah. So as long as the gameplay is smooth, you know, I don't mind that the graphics aren't like as high quality as they could be. You know, my computer isn't as new as it could be, so it's not surprising that a game that came out like a week ago is gonna be a little bit tough for it to keep up with, you know. Oh. Ooh, I think I got him in the dick. Oh, no. Got him in his Achilles heel. Damn. Oh. that was rude. Oh. Scott, how do you expect to be a successful streamer if you don't have a dedicated hardware, hardcore gaming or gooning PC? Well, it is a gooning PC. I min-maxed. I min-maxed a gooning PC. Oh. Oh, okay, alright. How do I get my ass up in there? Can't you like, can't you sprint in this one? Oh, yeah, you can. Shit. Fuck. Dumbass. Oh. Oh, man. Feel like I almost got him. What's up, Scott? You liking the remaster so far? Yeah, it is pretty good. It's pretty good, James, you know? I'm enjoying it. Have you played it at all? Got him. Oh, damn, I fucked myself up. Alright, so... Fleshy pod. Fleshy pod. Take some spittle stick too, I suppose. Oh yeah, the Harada root. Oh damn, that thing, yeah, that thing still tries to fuck you up, huh? Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm finally at the tower. Like, what do you even do all day? On, like, I've always wondered, like, what do you do all day if you're in this plane of Oblivion? Like, what's your entire existence? Like, these guys are just hanging out all day? That's their whole thing? Is like, oh yeah, I just stand here. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I can shoot that with an arrow. Yep. Alright, so... just stand around and get drunk, I guess. Yeah, it kind of seems like it, you know? Just pointless existence. What if you're a Dremora? Like, what's your whole thing, you know? Snowball. Damn. Yeah, the combat is just so much smoother, you know? And I like it. I appreciate it, you know? Oh, there's a Dremora. I'm gonna sneak into range and fucking nail his ass. Oh, he's just fucking limp. Not even limp, stiff. I mean, yeah, Dremora Scout. So the Dremora, okay. So they have Dremora Scouts. I wonder if they have Dremora Churls in here still. Dremora Field Arrow. I'll go ahead. I'll take that Dremora Light Bow, too. Might as well, right? Sucks I can't take his armor. Damn. Yo, that shit's pretty sick. I'm not really a graphics guy when it comes down to it, you know. That's not really ever been my thing, but man, I do appreciate the graphical upgrade. I do really think that's sick. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. Oh, damn, I don't have a lunging attack. Wait, who the fuck was that? Hell yeah. Eat shit. It's dark in my room now. I'm not used to the lighting in this room. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, Dremora Churl. Stunted Scamp. And Dremora Churl, yeah. So there's different kinds of Dremora in here then. That's kind of annoying. I'd like to be able to like hit these guys and still it's like it's not just like I'm swinging at nothing, you know? I'll say that much. Damn. Okay. Citadel Hall door, the Blood Feast. Yes. I wonder what Satanists and, like, these guys' obsession with blood is. Like, why not urine or feces or something like that? Why is it always blood? Is it because blood is kind of... It's because blood is always kind of associated with, like, violence and life, you know? People say lifeblood, you know? Oh. I like how it's a worship bench, and it's like, again, what are we worshiping here? Like, the lore... How do I get up? Oh. The lore... Oh, man. That's insane. Anyway, the lore behind, like, their theology is interesting to me, you know? Well... I've always enjoyed stuff like that, where it's like, you know, knowing why, knowing the why, knowing what the deal with this is. Why is there what looks like some kind of a moat that blood is meant to be like poured into or whatever? Like, what is with the worship benches all being here? You know, why are they in a circle? Why can they only fit like 2 or 3 people each? You know, what it like who worships and why? Do the clan fear have the capacity to worship? Do the scamps or the imps, do they have the capacity to worship? Or is it just a Dromora thing, you know? And what does each rank represent, you know, or what title represent? Damn. I need a fucking key. I imagine Scott just autistically asking the Dromora this shit while in the Oblivion realm as they try to kill and eat him. I'm swinging for the knees specifically to try and cripple them, but not kill them, so I can be like, all right, so now that I have your attention, like, what? Tell me about the theological system you have here. What is how does it work metaphysically? Why do you have the blood fountain? What does the blood fountain do for you? I just want to know. Scott, check for gas leaks ASAP. Why would you say something like that? It's a weird thing to say. Just suddenly like that. Mr. Verid. How the fuck do I get up here? How do I get to the next area? Ah, yes. Acrobatics increased to 42. Damn. That is wild. Oh, duh. And I think they just sodomize each other and get sodomized by Dagon. That makes sense. Man. That's crazy. Oh, like, that's another thing, too, is, like, who built this? And when? When was this thing built? What's going on, Psychologica?
In the cage! Over here! In the cage! Over here!
That's a new voice actor.
You should not be here, mortal. Your blood is forfeit. Your flesh is mine.
They made this Dromora. They made this Dromora look like a strong black female character. I think that's funny. It's like you sound a little strange right now. What are you talking about, Zachary Barrett? I'm confused here.
Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The Sigil Keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the Sigil Stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The Keeper has the key. You must get the key.
And activate the brood cage.
Take the key, get to the Sigil Keep, and find the Sigil Stone. It's the only way. Don't worry about me. There is no time. Get moving.
Indian used FL Studio to make that voice instead of a voice actor, LMAO. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, I could understand them wanting a little bit more variety in terms of the voice acting, because like this was just like the stock like guard voice actor type of fucking thing, you know? Oh man, I can't pick it up. Yeah, I won't bother with that. There's no time. Don't bother trying to save me. Fucking all I have to do is open the cage, and he's good. He's good to go. Alright. Look at this fucking idiot. Just curious about what's down here. Yeah, I was gonna say, let me guess. Plane of Oblivion, I'm all set on that one. But then again, am I? Am I all set on that one? I don't know. Yeah, I'm good on that one. I'm sure there's something over there that I could like go over there and find, but it's also very early game, so I'm guessing it's gonna be nothing like too crazy, you know. It's just an added piece to this. You know, I do got to get out of here soon, so I'm just gonna close this Oblivion gate. Then we'll find Martin Septim next time. I'm over encumbered. By how much? Oh, 2? There we go. Ruined portal to Blood Feast. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, that's crazy. If you hold, it's not just one, it's multiple. Eat some rat meat. And then the Punished. Why is this called the Punished? You know? Again, like another thing, like what is the lore behind that? Why is this idiot so bad at aiming? Somebody's been trying to hit me for a while now. Oh. Well. Ain't no getting that guy back. The Sigillium Sanguis. Sanguis. Where is everybody? I know somebody's around here. Oh. Got him. I'm still over encumbered. Yeah, I don't need that. Just eating random shit. damn, I'm invisible right now? Something I ate made me invisible. Alright. Hell yeah. Breaking the Siege of Kavach. Okay. Yeah, still a little choppy, but it is a lot better than what it used to be. Oh, damn. Huh. Alright. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna call it here. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna call it here. Okay. I just wanted to do a quick stream. The last thing I want to do is end up falling out of the schedule, if you will, falling out of the habit. Because there's gonna be a point where I'm able to start doing videos again, but I can't do them like that right now. You know, I released a video yesterday because I made a quick video for some people who were in my cardio class who were asking about a problem that they have, and I was like, oh, well, you know what, I'll put this on my YouTube channel too, I might as well. But the last thing I want to do is fall out of streaming, right? I don't want to fall out of that habit. That's how I stopped doing karate. I fell out of the habit because I had some shit going on, and you know, like, I've basically decided I'm not going to go back to doing karate. Unless I decide, like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. It's only one day a week anyway, who cares? But as of right now, I'm not going to do karate again. So, you know, I have a yellow belt in karate. Fantastic. But like, I don't want that to happen with streaming, you know? I appreciate you guys being here today, though. Thank you so much. I will talk to you guys later. I should be streaming on Wednesday. If not, then I'll try and stream another time this week. But other than that, I'll see you guys then. So, thank you and peace out.